What's up everybody, back with another episode of Diecast for beginners. In this video I want to talk about the brand Mini GT, which is my favorite brand when it comes to diecast models in 1/64th scale that are a little bit above Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. So I mean, these Mini GTs do cost a little bit more than Hot Wheels premium cars, but in my opinion they are definitely worth taking a look at, and in this video I want to show you why. So let's bring in the rotator and I will show you what you normally get when you are buying a Mini GT model. So basically you get a metal body, a metal base and rubber tires. And on top of that you do get a lot of details. Normally these models do have lensed headlights and lensed taillights. They come with wings, mirrors and for example very detailed rims. And this example, if you take a close look at the roof, I hope you can see it, comes with a carbon fiber pattern on the roof, which is really nicely done in my opinion. And on top of that they do have some really cool liveries, like this guy here, this BMW in Liberty Walk body kit. I mean, I hope you can see it on camera. It changes the color from purple to green, which is kind of cool. But they also throw some really cool, let's say, like yeah, racing liveries, rally liveries, or this is more a drift car on these. And yeah, I think they do look really good. And there is one thing that is kind of special for these Mini GT models. Most of them do have a really good stance. Look at this one. The car is sitting very low, but normally these Mini GT models do roll, and so does this one here. And yeah, that is something that is a bit unusual. Many of these, let's say, yeah, more premium diecast brands in this scale, the cars don't roll. Another example is this guy here. Look at this. Look at the stance, it's just fantastic. And this one also does roll, which in my opinion is really great. Sometimes you have models, yeah, they do look similar at first, but when you take a close look you get two different versions. Like this guy here in Martini Deco, also one of my favorites. I mean, if you take a close look inside, this one here also comes with a, it's hard to see here on camera, with a spare tire that's inside. I mean, the focus of Mini GT is, in my opinion, not the interior. They do cars without opening parts, but they, yeah, they do have really great castings and great details. So let's talk a little bit about the pricing of these Mini GTs. I'm always talking about European pricings. I think this is the first model that I bought from Mini GT. I mean, look at these rims. This is just fantastic, and it's kind of hard to see on camera, but he's got this Alpina deco here on the side, very detailed, very nicely done. Yeah, as I mentioned, this was I guess my first model, and yeah, it was a few years ago, and you could get these models for, I think, starting at 10 euros, and that's what I paid for this one. Nowadays these are a little bit more expensive, I would say. Normally you have to pay like at least 12 euros, I would say. Common nowadays are more 15 euros for such a model. And there are Mini GTs that are a little bit more expensive. Normally they do cost a little more when they have some extreme details and extreme deco on them. So normally they do cost, let's say, I don't know, 2 or 3 euros more. And then we do have, for example, these Land Rovers that come with a lot of details, this roof rack, leather on the back, and yeah, spare tire and so on and so forth. These are a little bit more expensive normally. I would say you have to pay around 20 euros for them. Always depends on the store. So yeah. Then I would say we could take a look at the packaging. This is the packaging you get in Europe. So it's a cardboard box, and normally it is wrapped in plastic. And yeah, the big advantage of these little cardboard boxes is when you open them up, there is a plastic piece inside. It looks like this. And you always can store the car back into the packaging when you don't have it on display, which is a nice feature in my opinion. Yeah, this is the, let's say, standard packaging. They do have some other packagings, like this one here. They do look different when they have some, yeah, let's say regional exclusive or special models. So as you can see, the Lamborghini packaging does look different. Or you have bigger packagings for the bigger models, like the Land Rovers, or sorry, this Lamborghini Euros. It's also kind of cool. And then we have stuff like these Christmas editions, which are normally very sought after and kind of hard to get. Then you get, yeah, let's say a little bit bigger packaging, something that is special, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Or this one here, also limited edition. Also a special packaging is this one here that you see that normally I do unbox these Mini GT models, but this one here I found for a reasonable price on eBay. And yeah, as you can see, it was sealed, and it's a special packaging, and it's a very low number, so kind of an, let's say, early model. So I sorry, decided to keep it in the packaging, because as you can see, you also can see the model, which you obviously can't when it comes in a cardboard box. So then we do have another style of packaging, which is this one here. So I guess this is the standard packaging in the US, because I guess many collectors do like these blister packagings. And as you can see here on top, normally they say USA exclusive, Miho exclusive. And you can see the model, and it also comes with this small cardboard box. And if you ask yourself why I do have one of these, sometimes you can get them in Diecast stores. I don't know why they also do come to Europe. Yeah, but sometimes you can get them here. Then you might ask yourself, are there any chase models? If you do collect Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars, you know that there are some, let's say, rare versions that are kind of hard to get. And yes, there are, and yeah, they are also kind of hard to get, but I was lucky, and yeah, I would say I have a really cool one. So this is the standard version of the Ford GT GTLM in Gulf Deco. Very nice model, and I was able to get the Chase version, which is also kind of cool. It's like a Semic version, comes with the same deco. A really cool model in my opinion, and I'm really lucky that I got this Chase. I only do have another one of these Chase models. I think it's a Honda Civic Type R. So yeah, as you can see, I hope you can see here on camera, it's not so easy to film through the packaging, but the interior color is like the exterior color on this one. Then we should talk about quality issues. Normally every brand has some issues, and sometimes you also get issues on Mini GTs, but normally they are yeah, not that big of a deal. So if you take a look at this Mercedes, I hope you can see it. The wing doesn't sit perfectly on the back. It's a little yeah, crooked. And yeah, I couldn't fix it because you have to get rid of the wing and then put it back on. But I didn't want to break anything, so I left it like it is. Otherwise, I mean, this is an extremely good, extremely nice model. It's just a little issue, and yeah. So let's put this one to the side. Sometimes you get Mini GTs that don't really roll. So as you can see, this is like a perfect model, but it doesn't really roll. It sometimes happens. I think also on this Pagani, it's the same issue. Yeah, doesn't really roll. I mean, yeah, sometimes you have to deal with that. But what I can say, I mean, I do own, I would say, around 120 of these Mini GTs right now, and I only have, let's say, 5 or 6 cars that do have some issues. And as I mentioned, they aren't too bad in my opinion. So yeah. Normally at the end of the video I show you my favorite cars from the brand, and yeah. One of the coolest releases in the last time period is this guy here. They are doing Formula 1 cars now. And I think this is a very nice version. I mean, as you can see, it's not an actual Formula 1 car. It's yeah, from the 70s, I think. And we once again get a lot of details. This is a cool one with the 2 axles in the front. Hope you can see it. You get some engine details. Normally, these Mini GTs do have a certain weight to them because of the metal body, metal base. And that is something I do really like. This one here is extremely small and extremely light. And when I received the packaging, first I ordered 2 of these Formula 1 cars, and I thought I got scammed because the packaging was so light. And yeah, these cars are extremely light. So if you compare it with this guy here, the thing is really, really heavy. And also a nice version, by the way. I mean, look at the rims. Normally they do very, very detailed rims, and it's very rare that you see the same rim twice. I mean, look at these 2 colors, also very, very nice. Very nice version in my opinion. And yeah, what else can I show you? Let's show you 2 of the Christmas editions. So these are normally liveries that don't exist in reality, but yeah, these are limited editions, and I mean, they do look really cool. I think this guy here was especially designed for Mini GT by Bentley designer, and I think this is also kind of funny, but I would say one of the highlights this year or in the last time is definitely this guy here. I mean, look at the stance, look at the details of this car, and yeah, as I mentioned, it rolls, which is really, really cool. So yeah, that's it once again for today's video. I said thank you for watching. If you did like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. So happy hunting and see you next time. Bye.